Never let anyone hold you back. Success, wealth, happiness, they are all yours for taking. The only person in the entire world who can decide whether you obtain these things is you and you alone. The only real obstacles that can stop you are the ones that you allow to get in your way. Hello everyone and welcome back to my success series. I'm Antoaneta, a London-based business leader, passionate about investing and sustainability. In today's video, we'll talk about believing in yourself, about confidence and about the power to achieve your dreams. I wasn't born successful. I wasn't born a business leader. As a matter of fact, my early years were very ordinary, maybe even a bit boring. I was just a village girl who wanted to be happy. I wanted to build a better life for myself and my daughter. We all have something very special deep inside of us, something that we can use to make our dreams come true. For some, it's willpower, for others it's faith or belief, an internal drive that can help us get through anything, win any battle, overcome any obstacle and come out victorious. You see, my original plan had nothing to do with starting businesses or amazing wealth. All I wanted to do was find some job that would help me make ends meet. I would get my daughter to come live in London with me, I would help her get a better education, and I would live happily ever after. My plan was to marry an English guy. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this wouldn't really be enough. That I actually wanted us to never have to worry about money ever again. I wanted to have security and stability in my life. I wanted us to be happy and stress-free. If that meant that I would have to work my butt off, then so be it. And just like that, I had found my inspiration. There will always be naysayers. There will always be people ready to say that it can't be done, or that you can't do all that. And while there really are people who do this on purpose just because they want to hold others back, they are tiny portions of the naysayers. In reality, most people who act this way do it because they don't believe in themselves, because they try doing something that mattered to them, but they fail. They're just projecting their own bitterness and pain on others. Once upon a time, they were just like you. They had their dreams, hopes and aspirations, but when the going got tough, they gave up. They didn't have what it took, and so instead of fighting for their dreams, they just gave up. But let's be honest here. Giving up is very easy, but for the undisciplined mind, avoiding confrontation and struggles is the easiest and most logical thing in the world. After all, life is already pretty complicated. Why wouldn't anyone want to make it harder for themselves? A lot of this is subconscious. Most of these people aren't doing this because they dislike you or because they have something to gain from seeing you fail. For them, it's just a coping mechanism. It's a way for their mind to deal with the pain of their own failure. And this is also why I can't honestly be mad at them. For the most part, they don't even realize what they're doing or what sort of effect their behavior has on those around them. It's very difficult to fault people for doing something they don't understand. On the other hand, it's also important to realize that you can't help everyone, especially those who don't want to help themselves. No matter who you are, how much you know, or how much you've managed to achieve, you can't forcibly fix someone. But just because they've already given up doesn't mean that I should do the same. Never let these people get to you. Don't let them talk to you out of your plans or your dreams. Don't let them put you down. Please don't. Personally, I prefer to simply distance myself from everyone with this mentality. I honestly don't need naysayers in my life. Nothing good can ever come out of it, and I would advise you to do the same. Jealousy. Jealousy is another reason for this type of negativity, but this affects people a bit differently. Hating what you can't have is a very important coping mechanism. You've all heard the story about the fox and the grapes, and most of us have seen this behavior in real life. When you're striving for better things, when you're working to improve your life and achieve your dreams, you are guaranteed to meet at least one or two jealous people along the way. There are people out there who dislike you just because you are getting things that they don't have. They will dislike you because you're driving the car that they would love to buy but can't afford. They will dislike you because you've got a beautiful big house while they are stuck living in a rented apartment. They will hate you because you've given years of your life to build your own business while they're still filing the same entry-level position they got 5 years ago. Jealousy can make people say foolish things and act in stupid ways. Again, I don't really hold it against them. After all, they are only really harming themselves with this behavior. I simply keep my distance and I ignore them. Life isn't about being miserable. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be successful. You deserve to achieve your dreams. You deserve to find a loving partner. You deserve to build a life together. You deserve to live out your days in the way that you've always wanted to. A lot of people out there confuse the drive for success with greed. They don't have what it takes to achieve their dreams, and so they choose to criticize those who do. They place themselves on a fake moral high ground, and they look down upon everywhere who has ever gotten anywhere in life. There's this idea floating out there that money and power corrupt. And while this can be true to an extent, it doesn't really mean what most people think it means. Going from zero to hero, from rags to riches, or from poverty to wealth will always have an impact on your mind. No matter who you are or where you came from, success is guaranteed to change you in your way or another. But the corruption that everyone talks about happens only to people who aren't strong mentally. It affects people who are already predisposed to these negative qualities. If someone was greedy and selfish before they achieve success, then they will have little reason to change, no matter how far they get in life. A new position doesn't magically give you new qualities out of now here. It just puts you in a spotlight. A good, well-rounded person doesn't lose anything from that. As a matter of fact, I think it's the exact opposite. Good people who find themselves in the spotlight get the opportunity to affect the world positively. Just because you've got what it takes to fight for your dreams doesn't mean that you are greedy. Just because you can do something that doesn't mean that you have to look down on those who can't. Just because you've worked hard to get to where you are doesn't make you bad. And would you look at that? It seems like we are all out of time for today. Yes, I know that we have barely scratched the surface here, but there just isn't enough space to pack everything into a single video. If you enjoyed this post and you'd like to watch more about the subject in the future, please let me know by sharing it with your friends and liking it on the social media. If there is enough interest, I could make a couple of more videos about this in the future. I put a lot of time and effort to make these videos. If you want to see more, all I ask to subscribe and like my videos. As long as my channel grows, I'll be able to make more videos and share it with you. There are plenty of other motivational videos in my channel, so you can watch them. The links are down below. Have you ever found yourself in a similar situations? How did they make you feel? How did you deal with them? Please do not hesitate to share your thoughts, ideas and experience with everyone in the comment section below. I always love hearing from you. You can find down below my products that I recommend, the books that I highly recommend you to read, so you can get your success story too. Now, thank you all for watching, and until next time, stay green and motivated.